Shivpal Yadav writes to Akhilesh, the chief of Samajwadi Party, asks him why is he supporting individual who called Mulayam Singh Yadav an ISI agent. Mulayam Singh Yadav, the party patriarch, was called ISI agent by Yashwant Sinha, it seems, and Shivpal Yadav, Uncle Shivpal Yadav, now recalling that comment, taking a jibe at nephew Akhilesh, asking him why should he be supporting Yashwant Sinha. In fact, this is a letter we have accessed. In fact, our political editor Aishwarya Kapoor has accessed the letter. If we can get him on phone. Shivpal Yadav writing to Akhilesh, and this is a big development, a big political development that's going to have consequences not just for the presidential elections, Aishwarya, but for the internal politics of the Samajwadi Party in Uttar Pradesh. If you can tell us what motivated Shivpal Yadav to write this letter to Akhilesh.
Well, absolutely. It's an all-out war and it's very, very visible. And he's bringing in Netaji, Akhilesh, Abhishek. You can very well understand the political dynamics of it. Then when Shivpal is mentioning about his own elder brother and then the tallest leader of the Samajwadi Party and stating that, look, here is a man, Yashwant Sinha, who once called Netaji, Mulayam Singh Yadav, the patron of Samajwadi Party, who also happens to be the father of Akhilesh Yadav, as an ISI agent, and Akhilesh Yadav wants to support the same man, the same individual, for the position of the President of India as the first citizen of India. So Shivpal Yadav is questioning his nephew, the National President of Samajwadi Party, that will Akhilesh Yadav still support? And he's questioning, will you still support Yashwant Sinha in the presidential election, the man who called your father and the Samajwadi Party leader as an ISI agent? He's questioning, and he's saying, how can Akhilesh Yadav do so? So very, very clearly, he's saying that this is something which needs to be looked into. He says, and he writes in Hindi, he says, मैं आपको इस बात से अवगत कराना चाहता हूं कि समाजवादी पार्टी ने राष्ट्रपति चुनाव में जिस व्यक्ति का समर्थन किया है, so he's basically saying that the individual whom Samajwadi Party is supporting in the presidential elections, Abhishek, is the same individual who called Netaji the tallest leader of the Samajwadi Party at the present times.
Aishwarya.
Happens to be, yes, Abhishek.
Yeah, a very important question, Aishwarya. Very important question, Aishwarya. That the way he closes the letter, he says, I know my limitations, you are the party president, but in the light of the facts I have brought out to you, please reconsider your decision. I think he's clearly challenging the leadership of Akhilesh Yadav.
Well, we need to be very, very particular because it's a brewing situation for a while now, but after what has happened in Maharashtra, and Abhishek, this is only after sources are indicating that after what has happened in Maharashtra, Eknath Shinde citing that he is taking the baton from Bala Sahab ahead and taking it away from Uddhav Thackeray. Akhilesh Yadav would have to very, very clearly, and you've read it very finely in the last lines. So he's given him a warning. Do not support those people. Do not sit side by side with those individuals, those who have called Mulayam Singh Yadav as an ISI agent. Will Akhilesh Yadav look into it? Will Akhilesh Yadav change? Because what has happened in Maharashtra is for all to see, and especially in those where you have a legacy politics, where you have family politics, when you have a father-son politics, and that's exactly what the situation in Samajwadi Party is. But Mulayam Singh Yadav is not only very much there, yes, he is not part of day-to-day politics, but he still is. And for any major decision, Akhilesh Yadav still goes back to Mulayam Singh Yadav. So in the present scenario, Shivpal Yadav understands that his role is very limited. He's not only no more a part of Samajwadi Party, he also does not entertain the clout. But once again, he is sending a message to all those MLAs and MPs of Samajwadi Party that you are an MP because of Mulayam Singh Yadav. You are an MLA, you are a leader because of Mulayam Singh Yadav, because of Netaji. And do not side with an individual who called Netaji an ISI agent. So Shivpal Yadav is basically questioning the son, that is the SP National President Akhilesh Yadav, that how can you support an individual in the presidential election who called your father and my brother and the Samajwadi Party leader as an ISI agent? It's as clear as that. And after what has happened in Maharashtra...
Aishwarya. Aishwarya. Also, there was this dinner in Lucknow when NDA presidential candidate Draupadi Murmu was there to canvass for her candidature and seek support of UP legislators. And Shivpal Yadav was in fact present there, sitting close to UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, following which he announced that he would actually be voting for the NDA candidate. So I think the rift is out again. There was an attempt at conciliation during the UP elections. It seems all that has failed, Aishwarya, and the patch-up has come undone.
Well, Abhishek, as far as the election goes, it doesn't seem that this would have a direct impact, but he's once again trying to raise the emotions. After what has happened in Maharashtra, he's very clearly trying to raise the emotional factor and tries to send a message to the MLAs and the MPs that just because Akhilesh Yadav happens to be the son of Mulayam Singh Yadav, it does not give him the right to go and stand side by side, shoulder to shoulder with those individuals who not only tried to belittle but also call Mulayam Singh Yadav, the Samajwadi Party patron, as an ISI agent. And once again, I am once again mentioning what has happened in Maharashtra. This is exactly what Eknath Shinde said, that do not compromise on Hindutva, do not compromise on the ideology of Bala Saheb. And that's the message which Shivpal is also very subtly trying to give, very subtly. Yeah.
Right. Aishwarya, thank you so much. A big breaking development you are bringing in, which has direct consequences for UP politics, in fact, more than the presidential polls, given the fact that Draupadi Murmu, the NDA candidate, might have already sailed through. But for the Samajwadi Party, important development there with Uncle Shivpal Yadav of the PSP challenging Akhilesh Yadav for his choice to support Yashwant Sinha, who had called party patriarch and father of Akhilesh, Mulayam Singh Yadav, names.